The Forest of Borrowed Shadows. English Story Level 4. At the edge of the ancient thornwood forest stood a village where people spoke in hushed tones about the trees. They said the forest stole shadows, taking them from travelers who wandered too deep among the twisting roots and moss-covered stones. Once a shadow was taken, the person would feel strangely light, as though part of their spirit had drifted away. Most villagers avoided the woods, but not 16-year-old Mara. Mara had always felt the forest calling to her. She sensed a quiet sorrow beneath its branches, as though it were trying to speak. One dusk, when the sky blazed orange and purple, her younger brother Timo ran into the forest chasing a runaway kite. Mara called after him, but he disappeared among the trees. Heart pounding, she rushed in after him, determined to bring him back before the forest could steal anything from him. Inside, the air felt unusually cool. Long shadows stretched across the ground even though the sun had not yet fully set. Mara moved carefully, calling Timo's name. After several minutes, she spotted him sitting near a large stone, clutching the kite tightly. But something was wrong. Timo's shadow was missing. The ground beneath him was empty, flat, and wrong in a way that made Mara's skin prickle. Before she could process what had happened, a tall, slender figure emerged from between the trees. It appeared made of dusk itself. Its form flickered and shifted, as though it were woven from smoke and fading light. The figure introduced itself as the Shadow Keeper, guardian of the Thornwood. It explained that the forest took shadows only when it detected fear or despair within a person, storing the shadows to keep them safe until their owners were ready to reclaim them. Timo, frightened and lost, had unknowingly given up his shadow. The Shadow Keeper assured Mara that her brother was unharmed, but without his shadow he would gradually become weaker and forget parts of himself. Mara demanded the return of his shadow, but the Shadow Keeper revealed it was not so simple. To reclaim a shadow, one had to travel to the heart-root, the deepest part of Thornwood, and face the truth they feared most. Mara guided Timo through the forest as the woods grew darker, but strangely, she felt no danger. The trees seemed to shift aside, clearing a path. When they reached the heart-root, they found a glowing pool of pale silver light. Timo stepped forward nervously, and his shadow rose from the water, twisting and trembling like a frightened creature. Mara encouraged him gently, reminding him of his bravery and all the times he had faced his fears before. Slowly, Timo reached out his hand. His shadow steadied, then flowed back into him like returning breath. He gasped and shivered, but when he opened his eyes, he looked stronger, more grounded. The Shadow Keeper appeared again, bowing its head. It praised Mara for guiding her brother without forcing him, for understanding that courage grows only when someone chooses to face fear, not when pushed. With the forest's permission, the siblings left Thornwood safely. From that day forward, the villagers noticed that the forest no longer felt threatening. Its shadows moved gently, no longer hungry but watchful. Mara, grateful for what she had learned, visited often, not to challenge the woods, but to listen to them. Thornwood, once feared for stealing shadows, became a place where people rediscovered the parts of themselves they had long forgotten.